Welcome back to part two of Five Questions with Eric with Ashley. And we have a special guest, Macklin. Say hi, Macklin.
Hi.
Why can't I do it?
So he's gonna
There we go.
because hey, stop doing that. That's not good for the camera. Stop doing that. So because Ashley has to sing Butterfly, she needs him to answer. He's gonna ask me the five questions. All
He's
right.
more creative than I am.
She's more creative.
So I'm a child.
Because he's a child, yes. We're trying to make sure you're in the shot. There we go. Okay. Yes, it's hard. We're three people. Okay, so Macklin, ask me five questions. What's your first question?
So why would you want to be shirtless in this story?
Why would I want to be sharpless in this story? That's a great question.
Okay.
Well, I'm sharpless because unlike Pinkerton or some of the other characters, my voice type is a baritone. And sharpless is written as a baritone. And all the baritones that auditioned, Simon thought I would be the best one for this character.
Yeah, the baritone.
Yeah. I don't know how to respond to that. But it's a fun character, and he's probably closest to my personality. I would like, tenors characters tend to be kind of crappy. I don't really like the tenors. But, so I'm happy being sharpless. That's a good question. I like that. Very creative. All right, question number two.
Question number two.
Yes.
So for you, in all of your plays, what would you, like, of all the mistakes that you've made, what would you want to look back on and correct?
That's such a good question.
Well, because we sing in foreign languages, sometimes you're in the moment and the word comes out not exactly like the language. And so you're making up a word. And I wish that I could go back, especially when I was younger, and fix a lot of the words that I was saying wrong. Are you going to listen or are you going to keep turning around? Oh, okay. All right. So, yeah, I would want to fix some of the language stuff I did. But that's a good question. All right. Question three. What's question three?
Okay, what's your most embarrassing moment on stage?
My most embarrassing moment on stage. Anything that involves being on stage with children. No, I'm just kidding. No, the most embarrassing moment on stage, I think I was in a show and the back of my pants ripped.
Nice.
And I had to just keep being, I was in the chorus, so it wasn't that bad, but.
That's what happened to Brian.
Oh, yes, it did happen to Brian. When he was singing Pinkerton in one of the rehearsals, he split his pants. Did you laugh?
Yeah, he came in and said, pants got split.
Out of the mouths of babes. I love it. All right, question four. What's question four? You can ask me anything, like television shows, cartoons.
Okay, so what's your favorite reality show?
Oh, my favorite reality show. I really like Project Runway. Do you know that show?
Yes.
Okay, I like it because obviously they make very beautiful things, but also because it's a competition show about their skills. They actually have a skill, like we're opera singers, and if somebody ever wanted to do an opera reality show that really showed the process of being an opera singer, I think that would be interesting. But you get to see them under pressure produce these beautiful, beautiful clothes, and I think that's really cool. What's your favorite reality show?
I don't know.
Okay, you don't have to
I
know.
don't really have reality shows.
Oh, so
I
it's
like
too
that.
lowbrow for you, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't say lowbrow. I like the kind of cartoon shows.
Oh, what's your favorite cartoon?
My favorite cartoon is Tom and Jerry.
Oh, I love Tom and Jerry.
Class.
Tom and Jerry. Now, do you know Steven Universe?
Yes.
Do you like Steven Universe? Oh, well, I guess.
Pass.
Yep, pass.
Eric,
Okay, yes.
question 4A. B.
Oh, yes.
Who do you think is going to win this season of Project Runway?
Who do I think is going to win?
Are you up to date?
I'm not up to date,
Okay.
but I will say that my favorite. I was disappointed. Wait, what is her name? Ashley. Ashley is the girl.
Oh, yeah.
I think she has the most potential to win because she's grown the most as a designer, and because her taste is sort of unique. She has a really interesting design voice, but now that she's listened to the criticism, she's refined it into something more sophisticated. And so I think she has the most potential to win. But I like all three of the finalists. But Kelly's stuff is.
She's like,
Oh, is it? Okay.
I mean,
okay.
but I'm not spoiling anything.
Okay,
I don't know how
okay.
far up to date you are, but
I haven't seen this week's or last week's.
in the last few episodes has
Here we go.
really
Yes. I mean,
come through, mama.
all three of them are great, and I like all three of their clothings and styles of clothing, and I think all three of them have very distinct voices in design. All right, so final question, Mac. What do you want to know?
What are the levels of like singing you could be? There's like a baritone, there's a tenor, there's.
Ooh, that is a great question. Okay, so Ashley is what is known as a soprano, and she sings the highest out of all the women. So when you're on stage with her and she's singing, her voice goes quite high. Yes, yes. And
Does it hurt your ears? A little bit. I stopped plugging your ears. I was like, he's old enough. I don't need to plug his ears.
I am the luckiest person in the world. I have not gotten spit on yet.
Oh wow!
High five.
Well, we're gonna change
I
that
am
in
not a
tonight's
spitty
rehearsal.
soprano.
She's not a spitty soprano. So then the role of Suzuki, who is Elena, she's what's called a mezzo soprano because she sings some high, some lows, and her voice is a little bit lower than the soprano. And then we have a contralto, which is a woman whose voice almost sounds like a man's. It's so low, but they have to sing some high notes as well. And then the males, we have a countertenor, which means that he sings in the same register, same range as women, but he's a guy. Then we have the tenor, which sings like the heroes. We have our baritones, like myself, we sing in the middle. And then we have basses, which sing low, low, low notes. So those are all the categories of opera. Which, do you have a favorite voice type? And you can say whatever you like, even though you're sitting next to
probably baritones, because high and low, they can kind of sing both.
Okay, all right. You know she's supposed to be your mother, and you should always say soprano.
Totally okay.
Okay, I'm just saying. All right, in the future, you'll learn that when you grow up. Always say soprano.
Nah.
All right.
I'm just glad that I haven't spit on him yet. That's good enough for me.
Yay, no spit.
Yay!
All right. Well, this has been 5 Questions with Eric. Thank you, Mac, for joining us.
Yes,
thank you,
thank you,
Ashley, for being a brilliant genius and inviting Mac to come and say hi. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Peace.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Mac, you are awesome.